Bearden maintained contact with artist Carl Hotley after the messy split from the Kutz Gallery. Hotley successfully recovered from being dropped by the gallery, and he strongly advised Bearden to travel to Paris for inspiration. Taking a leave of absence from his job and arranging special care for his father, Bearden applied to the Sorbonne, using his GI Bill for the tuition while applying for a Fulbright fellowship to hopefully continue his studies. Armed with letters of introduction, Bearden stayed in Paris for 5 months in 1950, attending classes, visiting endless museums and galleries, meeting Pablo Picasso and other influential artists, and socializing with writers like James Baldwin and Richard Wright. Writer Victor Hugo once lived across the street from where he stayed. He traveled through France into Italy to experience the Italian masters firsthand. He was free from the burdens of his job, from being caretaker, and he could finally focus on his art. When he returned to the U.S., he received notification that his Fulbright application was rejected. He appealed the decision because he was desperate to return to France, but was unsuccessful. From that time on, his only goal was to earn enough money to get back to France, until he met the woman that would change his life in 1953, Nanette Rohan, a former model 13 years his junior, with family from French St. Martin. Just one look was all it took, and the two married a year later. Nanette would introduce him to a former model friend of hers named Laura Bearden, who had recently opened an art gallery. Bearden would host a Bearden exhibit in 1955, his first one since his break from the Kutz Gallery in 1948. The pressure of being a husband, caregiver, and social worker while trying to paint and pursue songwriting took its toll on his health, and he had a nervous breakdown around 1956 and was temporarily admitted into Bellevue Hospital. After his discharge, Nanette, who believed all the people dropping in and the drugs he was taking with his musician acquaintances were the reasons for Bearden's breakdown, took charge. She eliminated all substances from the home and moved them from their apartment on Morningside Drive to an apartment on Canal Street. This move allowed Bearden to only focus on his painting.